Hey guys, this is Spartan077 again. I did recently make a couple of videos very quickly in succession, and a lot of it was because I just was very I guess I had something move me, and I really just started ranting. And I call it my rant because, I basically was looking through different topics and stuff, and I just pointed out random stuff that I was looking through at the time, and I just decided to put videos into it. I decided to make a video of me just going through my random studies. Um, I will say, I told you guys earlier that I would make a video concerning maybe a few prophecies that are in the Bible that are actually fulfilled, and you will see fulfilled throughout time, and prophecies to come. This is actually my first part of the prophecy, just a very, off the, kind of off the cuff kind of thing. Very, I would say spontaneous as I go. One thing I wanted to look at was the theme of the coming of a Messiah. The Jews always believed that there was a Messiah coming. As to whether or not it was Jesus, they obviously know they didn't think it was Jesus. This is just one of the first of many prophecies that are made in the Old Testament that will be fulfilled in the New Testament later on. The main reason why I believe this prophecy to be a true prophecy, as in a way of identifying as to whether or not it is a prophecy of legitimate understanding, like if it is a legitimate prophecy, if it's something to believe in, is there any way any of the two writers that spoke of the same thing could have known each other at any point in time? The exact details are correct, and what was the end result? And was the end result what was told in the prophecy? I will say, if I look here at Isaiah, you have it up there in the wrong way. This area here. Those are the verses that I will be quoting from. So Isaiah chapter 7. I think I chose 10 through 14 on that one. This is actually Isaiah talking to King Ahaz. And it says, "Moreover, the Lord spoke again to Ahaz, saying, Ask again for yourself from the Lord your God. Ask it either in the depth or in the height above. But Ahaz said, I will not ask, nor will I test the Lord. Then he said, Hear now, O house of David." He's referring to King Ahaz. Is it a small thing for you to weary men? But will you weary my God also? Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Emmanuel referring to God with us. So he basically is prophesied here the coming of Emmanuel, God among us. Somebody is going to come to earth and be like God among men. A son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. The virgin. Notice that they did not have any kind of sexual intercourse in order to create this son. So how is it that a virgin bears a son? And that's the idea of the Holy Spirit coming to the Virgin Mary and creating Jesus Christ. Now, the prophecy has been put forth. Isaiah has prophesied the coming of somebody that will be born of a virgin, and he shall be called Emmanuel. Now, move on. Go to Matthew. Wow, I don't remember it. I know it's there. Matthew chapter 5. I think it's Matthew chapter 5. Come on, Alex. You know what you're doing. Matthew chapter 5. That's right. This is where Jesus is actually speaking to a great multitude from Galilee. And you see here, if you just look at the beginning of chapter 5, it's a very interesting thing. And seeing the multitudes, he went up on a mountain, and when he was seated, his disciples came to him. Then he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are those who are meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacekeepers, for they shall be called the sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they revile and persecute you, and say all kinds of evil against you falsely for my sake. I just went ahead and read this over because I found it to be very interesting, and I just thought you guys might want to hear that. As to, you'll see later on, there's something that's actually going to come about while I'm reading this verse to you, and it will refer to a video I had made earlier, and I hope that, you'll get the idea here. Here, Jesus is still talking to the people there. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. That's the idea of a Christian leading a life that would be according to Jesus Christ. Being able to show people that do not necessarily believe in Jesus Christ that maybe that this could be true. 17. This is the verse that I want you guys to figure out. Do not think that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill it. Fulfilling the law. If you've watched some of my videos, though, what fulfills the law? Love. So Jesus Christ must be having the capacity to love thy neighbor as himself. But he's the Son of God. So he has this. So he fulfills the law, which would insinuate that he is sinless. Insinuating his divinity? I believe so. Insinuating that he's already fulfilled this prophecy? I believe so. But let's go further. For assuredly I say to you, till heaven and earth pass away, one jot or one tittle will by no means pass from the law till all is fulfilled. Whoever therefore breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches men, so shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever teaches them, he shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say to you that unless you... There's something here. I mean, basically he's saying, if you go and break one of these commandments and try to teach them, your rewards will be very low in heaven, rather than if you haven't broken any of them and you go into heaven, your rewards will be very great. There's actually a part here which refers to right here. Matthew chapter 1 verse 18, Christ born of Mary. Now the birth of Jesus Christ was as follows. After his mother Mary was betrothed to Joseph, before they came together, she was found with child of the Holy Spirit. Then Joseph, her husband, being a just man, and not wanting to make her a public example, was minded but to put her away secretly. But while he thought about these things, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take you Mary your wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Spirit. Of the Holy Spirit, of God. And she will bring forth a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins. Who are his people? The Jews. So all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet. The prophet, which prophet? Isaiah, the person who I had mentioned earlier, where we quoted the first scriptures. Behold, the virgin shall be with child, and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which is translated, God with us. So, this basically does three things. This shows that God is able to fulfill the law of Moses. He is somehow related with God, which what I would say shows his divinity, and the prophecy is fulfilled. And that would tell me that the Bible is pretty on the dot. Now, I'd hope to hear some feedback on this. Guys, just get back to me. And if you haven't seen the fulfillment of the law, just go ahead and watch it. My video's there. Thank you.